Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, more reports of troubles at the airlines, but at least the long weekend is over, so hopefully things start getting a little better. We have more cancellations from Norwegian Cruise Line, and hey, there's a city out there that's saying, yep, if you're not going to spend the night, we're going to charge you. So first off, let me just thank everybody who was wondering when they saw my Just On video yesterday if Alicia made it to Canada. Yes, she did. She's now safe and sound at home with her family, visiting for a few days before our trip to Italy coming up this weekend. Yeah, she only had the one delay, the first one, the smaller flight connecting to the larger flight for the trip, and that's kind of the one that everyone's worried about, is always your connecting flights, those smaller flights, because those are the ones that are huge delays and huge cancellations. And yeah, those are the ones that cause you to miss your destination. So we'll see what happens this weekend on our next adventure. And here's one of the reasons I'm bringing that up is because this weekend just went by. My carrier, Air Canada, ranked worst airline in the country, including all the airlines flying in, United, American, Lufthansa, everybody, the worst airline for delays this weekend. And guess what? Our other carrier, WestJet, was number 3. Fully 53% of the planes on any given day were delayed or canceled. 53%. That does not bode well for my next trip next weekend, but luckily this, don't forget, was Canada Day on Friday and then 4th of July on Monday. So big celebrations, big holiday travel weekend. So hopefully the airlines will be a little bit better going forward. But now school's out and more people are traveling. Most experts out there from the airline industry are saying, hey, this isn't going away anytime soon at all. Anytime soon. So you're finding it faster to get through security now than you are to actually get your luggage. It's kind of a weird situation that's going on right now. And we have, by the way, the Norwegian Sun. Remember the Norwegian Sun on the 25th of June ran into that growler iceberg. They went to Juneau, checked it out. Yep, there's some damage there, but it's still seaworthy. Let's head back to Seattle and we'll do some repairs there. And I said at the time, well, I wonder if you're on that next cruise, are you very confident that that cruise is going to go? And lo and behold, yes, they canceled the cruise on the 30th as well. Well, guess what? The July 5th cruise is also been canceled for that ship. And who knows? The next one apparently, I guess, would be the 12th. Maybe that's in jeopardy as well. So as I said, when that first happened, if you're on the NCL Sun anytime soon, I would be calling my travel agent or NCL and finding out, hey, what's going on? And maybe if they can move you to another ship sailing relatively the same itinerary that might not have these predicaments that it's having right now. So yeah, they always say, we're just going to bring it in and check it out. And every time they've done that, Carnival did that when their ship had problems. Royal Caribbean, the Norwegian ship that ran aground, they said, oh, we're just going to check it out. And lo and behold, it's not just one cruise. It turned out to be multiple cruises. So hopefully that they get this fixed and the people on the 12th can go. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with the NCL Sun? And now we have a city that's going to charge you every time you visit if you're not going to spend the night in a hotel. But before I get there, let me just invite you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Keeps you up to date with all things cruising. You're going to see the brand new Celebrity Beyond coming up soon. I have multiple cruises till the end of the year. Plus, I'm going to keep you up to date with all the protocols and the changing. The big thing in the news right now is the summer of COVID they're talking about, where cases are going to skyrocket and maybe restrictions are going to have to come back. gosh, I hope that's not true. But I'll let you know what anything that the cruise lines decide to do and the airlines and the travel industry. I'll keep you up to date here on the channel. Doesn't cost a thing. Really does help the channel out when you subscribe. And again, I'd really appreciate it. And thank you to everybody who's done so far. Okay. What city am I talking about? Well, we've all seen the reports, or we've talked about it, how Venice say that their tourism is just overcrowded, and so they move the cruise ships from the center over to a farther dock, and you have to bus in now. And now to visit Lagoon City, starting in January, the historic sites, you're going to have to pay and register ahead of time if you're not staying at a hotel. So if you're spending the night, overnight, you're okay. But if you're spending less than 24 hours, whether you're taking a bus tour, a train tour, driving there for the day, or taking a cruise ship, you're going to have to register ahead of time and pay a certain amount of money. How much, you ask? Well, it varies. It varies on how far in advance you do the booking, and also the time of year you're going to go. If it's heavier tourist season, you're going to pay more. So it ranges anywhere from about $3.15 euro to about $10 and some euro, depending, like I said, when you book it and when you want to go. And people are saying, well, what, are they going to check every single person walking down the street? How are they going to enforce this? Well, basically they said, if they stop you and request proof that you've made this reservation and you've paid the permit to be in the city, you're okay. If you haven't, you will be charged on the spot 300 euros plus per person. Family of 4, 1,200 euros, folks. 1,200 euros if you haven't registered ahead of time. Can anyone say, papers please? Show us your identification, please. That seems to be a thing since the pandemic started, isn't it, right? Who'd have thought? But the tourism minister out there is saying this way we can, monitor all the people coming in and everything. And right away, people said, okay, so this is how you're going to limit people coming into the city. You're going to, okay, we've sold out all the permission we have, so only this amount of people are going to come in that day. And he said, no, we have no plans to stop the amount of people coming in at this time. This is only a way to dissuade people from visiting the city of Venice. So your entire purpose is to limit the amount of people coming into your city because you say it's destroying the historic culture of your city, because fully 80% of the people on a given day during the summer, and that in Venice, are one-day visitors. So 5 times the people that coming into that city only stay the day. But you're saying to them, we're not going to limit those people anymore. We're just going to charge them now. That kind of seems more like a tax grab than an ecological thing, or a precaution thing. Will it dissuade anybody? If I'm paying $4,000 on my Mediterranean cruise, am I going to worry about a $3 charge to go to Venice added to my cruise? I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be a pain. The pain would be having to register and carry around that piece of paper everywhere I go just in case. And can you imagine paying, oh, okay, I paid for my family, all 4 of us, I paid the $3, and you head out and you forgot it in the safe. You forgot your piece of paper in the safe. I hope they come up with a QR code that you can put on your phone or something along those lines that they just scan, because, I can see a lot of problems with this if they stop somebody who's actually paid for it from another country and then charge them and fine them, and then went after them and they did pay it. You see where it goes? Are they going to have a computer with them as they're scanning people and say, yes, okay, they did pay. What's your name? What's your address? Okay, you're in the system. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to get that involved. But hopefully the QR code, at least, they provide that to people if you pay. Again, it seems like they're just trying to show that they're doing something to the people of the city while not actually doing anything except raising taxes. but not to the people who live there. So I guess that's a good thing if you live there. And I don't think $3 to $10 is going to really affect too many's vacation plans on whether or not you're going to go visit Venice. But I just love the way they worded it. And then they find, we're going to curtail tourism. But we're not gonna, but we're gonna get some more money, folks. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You want some more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.